Now, it's come to my attention that apparently a lot of people don't or haven't never tried peanut butter in their coffee. So we're going to change that today by putting, just to get this camera right here, some delicious peanut butter in coffee. Now, what we've got here is this is just regular. I went up to the cafeteria and got this. So this is regular Jif peanut butter, and I've heated it, which you can tell because it's not as congealed as it would normally be. I've heated it up a little bit already, and that is key. That's absolutely key, is to heat up your peanut butter first. Okay, that's number one. Number two is you want to get your coffee just right. I like mine with a little bit of non-sugar cream and a little bit of cinnamon. So I'll put some cinnamon in there. Then I'll get my peanut butter. Now, like anything else in cooking, you have to have your proper ratio down. If your ratio is wrong, it's not going to taste right. So what we've got here is a couple of tablespoons. Let's say this is about 2.5 in this package. And then we've got our mug of coffee. So what we're going to do is we've already heated it just for about 30 seconds. I've heated up the creamy peanut butter, and there it goes. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Oh, yeah. Right in. Right in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right there. Right in. And I should probably be watching the coffee while I do this instead of actually watching it on the camera. So there we go. Delicious. Oh, shoot. I've totally just sprung that on myself, but that's okay. But that's all right. Knocked it over a little bit. I'm looking at this through my screen instead of actually watching it with my hands, but we'll fix that out here. So I spilled a little bit on the desk. I'll just clean it up a little bit. I got a rag, no problem. Now, folks, what's crazy is I can't believe that nobody has tried this before. That Poso is one of the only people that's ever actually tried peanut butter and coffee before. So you guys are in for an absolute treat. All right. Once you get it in, and if you make a mess like I just did, you clean it up, right? Because you have a rag on hand. So you clean up your mess, which you've just done. Now you want to stir it together. And you want to really get that consistency out of it. You want to get that consistency completely out of your coffee. I've got peanut butter on myself now. Oh, yeah. Someone said Nutella. You want to do Nutella next? All right, let me turn around so I can actually watch. Am I doing Poso brand peanut butter? This isn't an ad, by the way. This isn't an ad for anything. I'm not making money off of this. Clean that a little bit there. Okay. Yeah, it's not an ad for anybody. Oh, yeah. A delicious peanut butter right there. It just comes right off. It's so liquidy and delicious. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So you want to stir it until you've really gotten a sense that the peanut butter has mixed in. So you shouldn't be able to put your cup in. See, I'm already getting a little bit of peanut butter there. So you want to mix it in so that you're not letting the peanut butter stay. You want it to sort of dissolve. You want to sort of dissolve it into the coffee and mix it out there. Now I have put a little bit of cinnamon in this coffee because I do prefer my coffee with a little bit of cinnamon in it. So that's what I've got. All right. All right, see now I've just put the cup in and now I'm not really getting very much with my spoon out. So let's give that a try. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Absolute perfection. You folks have no idea what you are missing with peanut butter and chocolate. It's way better than putting cream in your coffee. Are you kidding me? Absolutely delicious. I'm gonna put some more. I'm gonna put some more in right now. Got my Bossa Nova music on. I don't even know what this music is, but I found it when I was messing around with so all of my YouTube, video selections, the algorithms, because I'm always looking for kids music for my son to put on in the background when he's playing or whatever. So now it just pops up for me when I go to YouTube. But now I kind of like this stuff better. So I find myself listening to this kind of music more than anything else these days. But that's okay because it puts me in a good mood. And this is absolutely the perfect move. The perfect move for peanut butter in your coffee. The perfect music. It's mood music. I'm a firm believer in mood music, folks. Hey, I don't have any specific favorite peanut butters with me because I didn't really intend for this to take off the way that it was going to today, because I just kind of absentmindedly tweeted it at Jeffrey Miller because I was tweeting. So Eric Bolling had tweeted at me and said that, we were talking about No Country for Old Men, and I said Hell and High Water is a better movie than Old Country for Old Men, which it is. And then Eric Bolling said that it's like chocolate and peanut butter. You can put it both together. And I said peanut butter is better than chocolate. So then Jeffrey Miller said, would you heat up peanut butter and eat it? And I said, absolutely. I put peanut butter in my coffee, and nobody believed me. They said, Jack, you can't put peanut butter in coffee. I said, watch me. So here we are, folks. Here we are. We're putting peanut butter in our coffee. I just put a little bit more in, so I'm stirring it up again. Now, depending on how much you've heated your peanut butter before you go to put it in, that's going to require possibly more stirring. Are we thinking Poso peanut butter coffee business? Yeah, some people are already suggesting that Poso Inc. add a Poso peanut butter coffee industry to our business. And I think we're going to have to add that. So I'm going to get with my scientists. We're going to synthesize the absolutely perfect Poso peanut butter combination. We're going to synthesize that, and we're going to put it all in. So it's got the One America mug right here, the beautiful One America News mug. All right. I don't know if we sell these. We should if we don't. Did you heat the peanut butter in the mug first? No. You heat the peanut butter separately, and then you don't put the peanut butter in the mug first. You heat the peanut butter separately. Yeah, it's like putting peanut butter in your protein shake in the morning, right? If you put peanut butter in your protein shake, this is very similar to that. You're just putting peanut butter in your coffee. So that's what I'm doing. If you put cream in your coffee, then there's nothing wrong with putting peanut butter in your coffee. It's a nice thing. It's a good protein shot. Now, because I didn't have the time, on this, and to put up. What's my weight class? I currently weigh 215. 6'2", weigh 215. So fantastic. Let me go here. Absolutely fantastic. What about Nutella? Not really a Nutella fan, but you absolutely could if you got more of a flavor for that. If that's something you like, go for it. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so delicious. Do I use sugar? No, no sugar. You wouldn't have guessed that I'm 6'2", 215? Yeah, 6'2", 215. Yeah, that's right. Have you ever seen a picture of me? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, the problem is that some of it comes out on the bottom like that. Doesn't float as much. So when I make my own, I'd have to put that in there. I'd have to put it in as well. And we'd have to make one with the peanut butter that kind of floats a little bit more. So we'd have to make it so that's more of a flavoring rather than just a solid food substance that we're putting in. So when I go to make my own, that's one of the things that I'll ask the Poso scientists at Poso Inc. to look into. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go now, folks. Now we're getting into it. You saw me once in D.C. and you were working, but you couldn't say hi. Well, I'm in D.C. working every day, just like I'm working right now. Yes, I am. You're only 5'2", so everyone is tall compared to you. Dark blend or light blend, it doesn't matter. I typically prefer lighter roast because lighter roasts tend to have a little bit more caffeine in them. And if you're drinking coffee, you might as well drink coffee for the caffeine. And so caffeine is my drug of choice. And if I'm drinking coffee, I want to drink it for the caffeine. And so I'm going to go for something that's got a little bit more caffeine in it. Then again, if you're someone who likes darker roast, if you're someone who's medium, if you like French roast, if you like pecan, any of the different flavors that are out there, hazelnut, that Columbia, that is all on you. Colombian, that is all on you. You can absolutely go right for it. Am I taller than Marco Rubio? Yeah, I tower over Marco Rubio. You kidding me? Yeah, I haven't tried powdered peanut butter in coffee. That could be interesting. I've got one of our videographers here is a big fan of it. You've never tried coffee or peanut butter, should you? No. If at this point in your life you haven't tried coffee or peanut butter yet, then that means that you can't handle it. So if you can't handle coffee or peanut butter because at this point in your life you haven't even tried it yet, so I'm just gonna have to say no. You're probably not ready for this. You're not gonna be able to handle it. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you should probably not even try peanut butter or coffee. You're just gonna have to go the entirety of your life without ever having the sweet, delicate, morseless deliciousness of peanut butter and coffee in it. Right? You're gonna have a banal existence. You're probably gonna end up a nihilist, right? And that that just is what it is because you can't handle peanut butter in your coffee. Not everybody can handle it because it's not for everybody. It's not for everyone. Some people can't handle peanut butter in coffee, and I completely understand it. This is next level stuff we're talking about here. Not everybody is ready for next level. Not everyone is ready for poso level, right? So we're talking next level poso coffee here. You guys can't even handle regular coffee, so we're not going to go there. We're not even going to go there. I'm going to tell you right now, you should probably stop watching this Periscope immediately because you might become so physiologically triggered by what I'm doing. You're going to become so physiologically, and I say physiologically because it's a mind. We're talking the mind-body connection, right? This is the blood-brain barrier that we're getting through. You're going to have such a physiological trigger to me putting peanut butter in my coffee that you may not even be able to handle it. You might experience panic. You might experience nervousness. You're not going to be able to handle it there. So please go back to whatever, computer job, cubicle job it was that you had, because you're not going to be able to handle what's going on right now. Oh, yeah. Delectable. Absolutely delectable. So good. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Shorts. I got no shorts on. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so delicious. One of your sons puts peanut butter in their coffee too. That's the good son. That's the good son. You should tell the other son to aspire to be like his brother, because that's the good son. There's still time. There's still time. You put peanut butter in your ramen, awesome. Use the spoon. You want to hold on to the spoon to get that last little bit. Let no peanut butter coffee go to waste. Leave no peanut butter coffee behind. That's what we say. No child left behind, no peanut butter left behind. That's what we say around here. So good. It's peanut butter coffee time. Where am I? It's my office. One American News. You guys can see what's going on here. One American News up in the corner. Spending bill. Talk about news. Got to get back to it. Will's going to be here in about 10 minutes. We're going to do a breakdown on the border wall and using the emergency power for that. Oh my gosh. And there it is, folks. There's the aftermath. Oh, it's so good. It's going to warm me and, more importantly, fuel me for the rest of the day. Yeah, I do drink that before I broadcast on OAN. It gives me power. It gives me energy. It gives me strength. You want a tour? Should I give you guys a tour? Should I give you guys a very quick tour of OAN? Let's say yes. Let's see yes or no. Do you want a very quick tour of the One American News studio while you're all here? Well, of course, I brush my teeth. Yes? All right. All right, we'll do a little tour. The music won't be able to come with us because it's coming from my computer. We'll do a little tour. All right, where are we going? So right now we're in my office. That's where I work. That's where the magic happens. The magic happens all over this office. All over. Then we step out of this office. Got a little Game of Thrones going on right there. Map of Westeros, of course. The Night's Watch. Got to remember the Night's Watch. We got here. We got Join the Night's Watch. Warsaw Uprising right there. Award Philly Eagles, very cool. Trump tweet, awesome. Save humanity from the evils of the silent empire. Silence is still out there, folks. Guantanamo Bay. This is my word at the end. They gave me honor bound to defend freedom. Jack Posobiec, Joint Task Force, Guantanamo, 2012 to 2013, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA. Autograph Trump sign. There you go. What else we got around here? Step out now. Show the editing bay. Hey, we're doing a quick tour. Want to say hi, Young? No? All right, well, Young doesn't want to say hi, but he's here. When he's doing his tour, he's doing editing. Young, what are you editing right now? I'm sure you're hard at work, right?
I know, I'm just waiting for your interview.
Oh, cold. Yeah, he's waiting for Will to come in. Will should be here like 10 minutes. Okay. This is what, yeah, Will Chamberlain, okay. Human Events. So this is what OAN looks like on the inside. We've got these are all our packages. So what have we got going on? Trump White House, Syrian conflict, border security, North Korea summit, ISIS threat, Venezuela stinger, Libya, Iran, some B-roll, daily cost of illegal immigration. We need that. Overdue bell, closing bell, pay app, teasers, and then just everything else. So this is what the system looks like when we record something and we tell what packages to use. We tell what packages to use, and then this is like one of our. It's like a script that you would see on internal. So this is for the you don't read this. This is just for the programming side. This is we call this the flight plan. So this then would be what our host reads on air. So I would type up mine if I was doing an on-air stint. I would type up what I'm writing and put it on there. Here, of course, is everyone's favorite thump. Gotta have your thump. Young, no, George. Doing a quick tour. Say hi. Say hi, George. George is very hard at work. Very hard at work. This is just our DC office, by the way. We have like a whole other bigger office in San Diego. Chanel, do you want to say hi? I'm doing a tour.
Hello.
There's Chanel.
Welcome to my office.
It's beautiful.
Have,
what are you drinking?
the walls.
What is this?
Material. Sparkling white tea.
Sparkling white tea. Now, what do you think about peanut butter and coffee, Chanel?
I am not anti peanut butter and coffee,
but
I just haven't tried it, so I don't.
We don't knock it to you. All right, Chanel gonna let us know. She's gonna let us know. Peanut butter and coffee and wisdom. What else is our little hallway? What else is our little hallway? There's a hallway. Oh, there's Will. Hey, Will. Will, I just had peanut butter and coffee.
Did you?
Yeah. It was really.
Peanut butter and coffee. That sounds terrible.
No,
Why did you do such a silly thing?
It was delicious.
Was it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Weird.
No, I warmed the peanut. It was like creamy peanut butter that I warmed up first.
So is this like the new version of bulletproof coffee or something?
I don't know. I just like peanut butter and I like coffee.
Look, we're live on.
So I put them in. Yeah, we are. We're live.
Maybe I should like share this out or something.
I was doing a little tour.
Okay.
But there was peanut butter and coffee on this Periscope before you walked in though.
Was there?
Yeah, there was. So I don't know if that's something. I don't know if you want to degrade your brand by co-branding with peanut butter and coffee.
I mean, it's. I'm already here, so I guess I'm doomed.
Pretty much.
I guess
Pretty much.
Yeah, much choice.
All right, you're all set. All right, so here's our studio where the magic happens. There you go. Just people wanted a tour, so I'm like, all right.
Right. Where are we sitting?
Here's the new studio.
Here?
Let's use the studio, Will.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
Yeah.
Should probably use the new studio. People are saying hi. They
Hello.
say you're looking sharp.
Hello. Of course. I'm doing a hit on OAN.
Will's always looking sharp. What are you talking about?
Doing on OAN.
That's not a question. Oh, Will, but more importantly, the peanut butter coffee thing started with me criticizing No Country for Old Men.
Huh. What? I don't remember the relationship. Was that a thing that?
No, it's not. It's a really long story. But
Okay.
essentially, I was criticizing it because I think that movie, that's like nihilism, the movie.
Yeah. No. I loved your piece. I loved your thread on Nietzsche and nihilism because you actually understand Nietzsche. Most people think Nietzsche is a nihilist, and he's not.
No. He's describing nihilism.
Right. He's describing nihilism.
He's a nihilist observer.
He like sees the problem. He sees like the.
Right.
He's a
Right. He wasn't saying. So people ascribe the quote "God is dead" to Nietzsche, but actually Nietzsche was saying no. They think that God is dead.
Right.
Right. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is what is happening in society. He's just like a commentator.
Yeah. And this will be the consequences of that. And I mean,
It was 100% right.
yeah, and he's like absolutely
He's
right.
like, he said, I am not describing society now. I'm describing the next 200 years of human civilization.
Right.
And he was
spot on.
spot on all of that.
Pretty hard.
He said, we are tearing down the edifices of our institutions,
Right.
and we don't know what we're going to replace them with
Right.
yet.
We hope we'll
But
figure out
right.
something.
But if we survive that, then perhaps perhaps we'll find the right thing.
Right.
Which is, and now it's that's what human events. That's what human
Yeah,
events.
right,
do,
right. With human events is the solution to Nietzsche's dilemma. That's what's up.
Human events.
Sure.
Right, because that was the dilemma, right? That we know these things aren't quite right.
Yeah.
But we don't know what is.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, that's we try and have a pretty heterodox, open.
Isn't this
attitude.
Periscope amazing? By the way, we started with bossa nova music and peanut butter and coffee, and now we're on Nietzsche's dilemma.
Right. Right, like, but,
This is why you follow the new right, by the way.
exactly. Like, why would you follow the ideologues? Like, we're sitting here like, this is really hard. These problems are really hard. Like, I get more and more, less and less confident in policy views as I get older. Like,
Right.
Healthcare, tax.
You were dabbling in Catholic integralism the other day.
Right, yeah. I thought it was like, that's interesting. I love interesting ideas.
It was like a weekend fling.
Right. I was like, and then somebody points out that that's like not a nationalist thing. I'm like, oh, it's not a nationalist.
Well, that's theocratic.
right. like,
Yeah, no, I know, but but it's the idea of a central ordering principle for your society.
right. Like, I mean, there's an appeal to it, an elegance, a simplicity, and like in general, I appreciate the sort of, compared to like modern secular ethics, I'm always like, no, we have a very simple.
Which is nihilism.
Right.
Which
is
is nihilism. We're living through nihilism, right? Postmodernism is nihilism. You gotta understand that.
Yeah. So like compared to modern secular ethics, I always find religious ethics so much better, even though I'm not a personally religious person.
What about Stoicism?
I love Stoicism.
Yeah, and I was gonna say. So I think Stoicism is probably
I
the better
love
definition.
Stoicism.
Yeah, that's probably the better definition for it. So give that in a nutshell for people.
I mean, Stoicism is, it's a philosophy oriented towards developing, I would say, personal virtue, right? Like, people think of ethics.
It's like virtue and reason.
Like virtue and reason. But, like, people think of ethics and they're thinking of, like, what is the right thing to do in an edge case? Like, the trolley problem is sort of the classic philosophical ethics thing, where it's like, do I use the thing, kill 5 people or kill 4 people? Like, and so much of most modern ethics is focused on, like, how do you resolve the edge cases? What is the morally right thing to do? Stoicism is more like, cultivate your inner virtue and your inner mental strength. And like, there's a lot of different tricks and tips. It's just like a guidebook to life. So things like memento mori, like remember that you will die. That means that you'll be grateful for the things you have. And all sorts of
But you also can't. And this is what I would say is in the movie No Country for Old Men, which I watched the first time last night. It was terrible. And because of its philosophical views, by the way, not terrible because it was a bad movie.
Right.
But this idea of you could take memento mori to an extreme, and that's nihilism.
Right.
And because everyone dies, therefore everything is meaningless.
Right. It's like
which is also not true.
That's not true, and that's not a necessary consequence either. Right?
No.
You don't just because everybody dies does not mean everything is meaningless. Like, I find nihilism to be, it's you're overly certain just because you don't know the answer to meaning or you're not persuaded by the existing explanations. Like, why does that mean you have to like go all the way to there is no meaning? It doesn't. I don't think that's obvious.
And that is why, folks, you can put peanut butter in coffee.
Jack was open out.
Exactly. Hit that www.oan.com. Make sure you're subscribing for these fire philosophical
Hot takes
and hot beverages. Jack Posobiec, Will Chamberlain, about to go live. One American News. What are we talking about? Oh, the border wall, and emergency funding,
okay, that's what we're doing.
and the massive victory by President Trump at the courts yesterday. Rock and roll, folks. And as always, you have my permission to lay ashore.